A family of spies. My dad and my mom. About 1942. 43 at the latest. Who no one knew was in intelligence in the Navy. No one knew. But when you come to find out that he is the one that started all the reunions of his two ships that he was on and this and that and everything, you will realize that he was a gatherer of men, a gathering of information. And although almost all his colleagues have died, they would have testified to that. There's proof that he was the gatherer. Here is one of the most unique pictures you will ever see of Bobby Kennedy's gravesite, which, by the way, he should have been President of the United States. His brother John was killed, but you should have known that he would be killed also. You refused to give him protection. The only thing interesting about this, well, it's interesting, flag is half staff. It's not always half staff. This was done on the 45th anniversary, 4-5 anniversary of the Bay of Pigs. This is April the 17th, 2006, I believe. What's interesting is you've got between this post, you can't even see the post, to tell you the truth. It's so dark on me. Just a second. But there are two posts there. Let's go in a little. Between these two posts is 59, which is the start of the Vietnam War, actually. And when you add over here the links, it comes to 63 and almost 64, the time of JFK's death. And when you add the links over here, the 4.5, it goes to 68.5, the exact time of Bobby's death. A very, very unique picture. And what's interesting is there is a robin sitting on his graveside. What's interesting is after I took this, I didn't know, there's very few people there. And as soon as I took it and lowered the camera, I heard a voice behind me. Oh, that's a good one. And I looked around, and here are two old people. Grandma and Grandpa. Very nice looking. They were definitely in their 80s, maybe their 90s. And she was right. She was right. You know, as far as I know, they could have been materialized angels. Just came to congratulate me. And here I stand with the bust of David, with the Congressional Medal of Honor around it, and a few other things. The Congressional Medal of Honor. You know, when you're a spy and the president gives you the Congressional Medal of Honor, it must be done in secret. Okay? It must be done in secret, or you lose your ability to be a spy if you're still spying, or it actually alerts the enemy to the fact, who's this guy? What? What's he getting that for? I am a Congressional Medal of Honor winner. It was awarded me by the President of the United States of America, and because of me being a spy, you could not know. It really didn't matter anyway. Here's something that I have done. The Standing of Stones. At the base, not the total base, in the middle part of Great-Grandfather Mountain in North Carolina. This is actually at the Boone Fork Creek. About 100 yards or a little bit more north of the bridge of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And here is the top of that. And here, just one more, but actually a different one, although they would look basically the same. Look how the light, look how the Lord let the light shine on this, that particular morning. Just north of the Blue Ridge Parkway at Boone Fork, North Carolina. In the middle part of Grandfather Mountain, Great Grandfather Mountain. And here's me, the spy. One of the best friends of Bruce Lee. Now, Linda Lee will tell you, all you have to do is ask her, did you ever meet that guy on 12/1/1968 at the Atlanta airport when your lover, Bruce Lee, had to do something and kind of left you stranded at the airport? Did you ever meet this man? This man, Bruce, who still lives. Bruce. I did not say he lived in a physical body, people. Don't get me wrong. And there I am again. My attire at 1922 Main Street, Blowing Rock, North Carolina, where I totally renovated the house, and every day I was able to gaze out into the canyon land and see Grandfather Mountain and Table Rock called Atacoa or Ataka, the holy mountain of the Cherokees, where there used to be a sacred altar, but is now only a holy altar, for it was desecrated. June the 6th, 1999, the 31st anniversary of my good friend Bobby Kennedy passing. And here, the Congressional Medal of Honor on the bust of David. And a couple shurikens. And a couple of hanging trinkets. And here, one of my identities. A long, long time ago. One of my identities. People, I've taken very few pictures, so you ain't gonna find another one like that. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Look here. I forgot. I had a couple sideways and everything. And if you don't think I'm a ninja, go ask Jerry Michael Shriver. Well, that's right. You think he's dead. Go ask my great uncle, him who killed the assassins of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, that you know nothing of. Go ask him. And here, a little bit distant. But here, like I said, I take very few pictures. Here, well, I guess I'm going to have to move this. That's the full lotus, people. Still at 1917, 1922, Main Street. The house was built in 1917, the very year that my best friend John Fitzgerald Kennedy was born. The house was built in 1917. How is it that the one Father in heaven would let me have a residency of 13 years at a piece of property that I was able to totally renovate through my skills? Being a partial electrician, partial whatever. But I'm the one that tore everything down, set up their big showers, their tubs. I did most all the work there, subbed a little out for this reason or that reason. But I was given the great opportunity, again, by the spiritual forces of this planet. A family of spies that you knew nothing of. A family that had great responsibility and has changed certain things. It was I, while living in Virginia, the Norfolk area, that I was able to spiritually stimulate a young lady named Walker, who finally, after dreams, enough dreams with me in them, finally turned her husband and her son, I think his name Michael, and they became the biggest spies ever in the Navy. Walker. Michael Walker and his dad, and my name is Michael. And look at that. You even get to see me this morning without anything on. About a 4 or 5 day growth. Just kick back, laid back. There you go. A family of spies that you knew nothing of. So obviously I was a good spy. For you know not. Y'all have a great forever.